Day 2 wraps up in San Bernardino. Little League Baseball Western Region at Alhambra Stadium. It's a Northwest Region game. Billings, Montana against Salem, Oregon. Let's take a look at what we have seen so far in the Northwest. It's been excellent pitching from Montana after blanking Alaska. Idaho awaits the winner. That will be Thursday on ESPN. Hi everybody, I'm Trey Bender alongside Greg Olson for this one. Oregon, their first trip here to San Bernardino, and their offensive numbers off the charts as they get ready for this game.
Yeah, they come into this hitting .444, and the coaches say that their pitching staff has been battle tested over these past couple weeks.
First time representing the state. Oregon has reached the Little League World Series once. That was back in 1958. They're going to take on a Montana team that has a hard-fought 1-0 win over Alaska. It was all about pitching for this bunch from Billings.
Yeah, Weston Fink was special yesterday. 6 innings pitched, complete game, got the W, struck out 9, scattering 4 hits. And Austin Pellercell scores the winning run in the bottom of the 6th.
And Billings, a great tradition of baseball, and they've got a chance to go to 2-0 and get a date with Idaho up next. Northwest Region play wraps up our 4 games today from Alhambra Stadium in San Bernardino. First pitch comes up next, Montana against Oregon.
Every summer, the love for the game returns to Williamsport. It doesn't cost a penny, so you won't need a ticket. Just a well-oiled glove to catch a memory. It's a place for family, for fun, a place where Little League plays big. So come for the joy, for a box slide down the hill, the sound that echoes. One more game. That sound is calling you to Williamsport.
It allows you to lose yourself in a dream. To feel and remember a season of life when summer lasted forever.
Have fun playing baseball. It's never going to be any better than this.
Williamsport, Pennsylvania, the ultimate destination. And we have Northwest Region play here, Alhambra Stadium in San Bernardino, pitting Billings, Montana, and Salem, Oregon. Let's take a look at the Montana batting order. And they've got a leader in the leadoff spot in Chase Tracy, but look out for the bottom part of the order. They only produced 1 run, but it was a 1-0 win over Alaska. But Maddox Hemming, a game changer with 1 swing if he gets a hold of 1. And they're going to be facing a guy they call the Rooster, Avery Lorman, 5'3" right-hander.
Yeah, intent in the dugout, and apparently is great at giving speeches, so I'm looking forward to watching this competitor.
Loud, intense performer for this Oregon team that has high hopes. They beat a favorite on the way to their state championship. They were not expected to be the team, and they played their best baseball at the right time.
Yeah, I believe they played Maryhill, and in the previous 3 games against that team, they had lost by a combined score of 33-3, and they're able to come back and beat them twice in the state championships.
You look at the defense, and you'll notice the Moon Brothers at shortstop and second. They are a big part of what happens with this team, and Price is also a leader in center field. Look for those guys with the sticks as well, very effective for this Salem team. We are underway here. Lorman's first pitch to Chase Tracy is ball 1. Dave Wilson, a home plate umpire, wearing a black shirt. Kane Hart at first, Andrew Schoenlein at second, Randy Jensen at third. Aaron Schreier and Nick Hudlow, the outfield umpires. That one is pulled foul.
Long, loud foul ball, fastball down and in. Chaz Tracy drops the head of the bat on it, just hooks it foul.
Big Red Sox fan. And the red and blue of Billings Little League team, Montana All-Stars.
Really kind of like a kid whose favorite book is the dictionary.
Can learn a lot. Fly ball to left. Under it is Puckett, and 1 down.
Sally Puckett out there getting a high five from the center fielder Gavin Price, who made the run all the way from center field on that fly ball.
Here's Ant-Man, Anthony Williams.
Went 0 for 2 yesterday, got hit by a pitch. pretty quiet day overall for these Montana bats.
You know you're a mature kid when you're the oldest of a family of 6. Got a lot of responsibilities with those young siblings. And I'm sure you develop a toughness off the field that you can bring on the field.
Well, that's where the Ant-Man comes from, you know, that kind toughness, not afraid to get big.
1-2 now.
Seen Avery Lorman pounding the zone early. See if we see a breaking ball here.
Hard hit grounder to the second baseman, Henry Moon. In time, 2 down. I know you like your play of the middle infielders, and that's a good start for them. But also the black and the orange. The Baltimore Orioles look out there.
We got the OSU Beavers or Baltimore Orioles. And gotta like having the brother combo up the middle. You know that they know exactly where each other is at all times.
The mouthpiece out there at second base. Here's Connor Smith. And there's the brother Andrew over at shortstop. Both of them with the mouthpieces. Middle infield.
Good location, fastball down and away.
Yeah, you mentioned Oregon State. That's a great baseball program there in Corvallis, not too far from Salem, where this Little League team is located. Fouled off.
Yeah, that program has been pretty close to dominant over the last couple of years, coming out of the Pac-12. I think this orange is a little bit patterned after that. What do you think, Trey?
I went Orioles right away. Fouled off.
You are hearkening back to the days of yore with Boog Powell and Brooks Robinson and
Mike Cuellar, Dave McNally.
Earl Weaver looking for the 3-run home run.
I was going early 70s, but yeah, you could go late 70s and Mike Flanagan and those guys. On-speed pitch misses there, 2-2.
I gotta tell you, these strike zones here in San Bernardino have been just dead on perfect. You're not gonna see much getting called outside the strike zone at all. Great job by these volunteer umpires.
David Wilson back there. Yeah, all volunteers, putting in the long hours here in the heat. We hit 104 today. It's cooled off to 94.
I have never met anybody like you that looks forward to the height of the day so that you know that on the downslope it's only going to get cooler.
You can feel it. A 10-degree difference that's fouled off.
Seen this umpiring crew in white and light blue. Obviously smart enough not to wear the black shirts during the middle of the day.
There's the 3-2 to Kojak. Hits it to right field. It's going to drop. That's a base hit. Past the outstretched glove of Moon over there. He's on.
A fastball up it looks like up over the, out of the plate. Just gifted over the outstretched glove of Henry Moon. Nice piece of hitting. 2 strikes.
Austin Pellercells, he hits it to right field. Back-to-back singles for Smith and Pellercells.
Pellercells got their only hit on Sunday. Lead off the bottom of the 6th, and here he goes again. Hard single to right field, almost identical to what he did yesterday to lead off the top of the 6th. He hit a ball through second base. Double, it was bobbled out there. He ended up on 3rd. And scored on the very next pitch.
Rainey Baker now with a run-scoring opportunity. Thunderstruck is an excellent song. His walk-up song. Pulls it on the ground towards 3rd. Shortest across. In time to end the inning. Couple singles, but a couple runners stranded, and Norman works out of that near the top half of the 1st. The kids from Sprague Little League will have their chance next. Underway here in San Bernardino.
Shop LittleLeagueStore.net for all your Little League World Series official merchandise. Be a part of the excitement and gear up with Little League World Series collectible jerseys, caps, and a whole lot more. Shop now at LittleLeagueStore.net.
If you believe in breaking the traditional mold, why suffer?
The Spring Little League fans looking on here, supporting their team from Salem, Oregon, and they'll get their first cuts at the plate here in Northwest Region play. And young and old alike pulling for this club as we look at the starting lineup. You see the Moon brothers and Gavin Price. They're kind of the core. And Wilson, a really good catcher, so athletic. They've even got him in the leadoff spot, but the top of the order has been very productive.
Well, this team is offensively swinging it really well right now, so I'm looking forward to seeing how they come out against this pitching-minded Montana team.
Chase Tracy, 5'2", 12-year-old, big fan of the Red Sox, and he's a leader, and it'd be tough to top what we saw from Weston Fink in Game 1. Let's see what he has to offer.
Yeah, he's got a tough act to follow. Weston Fink, 6 innings pitched, got the W, struck out 9.
A look at this club defensively, and they were really good against Alaska, especially with Pellercells at the shortstop position. Ant-Man doing the work behind the dish.
Connor Smith is somebody to watch at second base.
Riley Wilson to lead it off. 4'7", 75-pounder. Big fan of the Braves as he fouls that off.
Well, that explains Dansby Swanson being his favorite player.
Yeah. Movie Elf. That's a good one. Will Ferrell.
Does that make your top 10 Christmas movies?
It just might. I mean, now that you brought it up, it just may fit into my top 10.
Wow.
That is one funny guy.
Had a hard time breaking into your top 10 here in San Bernardino.
The 2-1. Swing and miss. Interesting. What do you think about this delivery? It looks like he moves to the right off the rubber a little bit before he releases the ball.
They would probably call this a little quirky. It's got leg up and then drop and drive.
And strike 3.
It's a lot of arms and legs coming right at you. And it's a good fastball, good velocity on that pitch.
Quirky but effective. Here's Henry Moon. He can literally play anywhere according to the coaches. And he is a real baseball junkie. Said the coaches he could coach this team at age 12. And hit off the pitcher, deflected to the second baseman Smith. And they get him. That'll go 1-4-3 on that putout.
There you see a little bit of Connor Smith knowing that he's so close. Goes with a quick underhand shovel. Like the reaction. Here it is. Knowing he's so close to go overhand, he's got to get it out quick. Shovels it over to Mad Dog Hemming. The second out of the inning.
Heads up play right there. Here's Andrew Moon now, the shortstop.
Can we just call him A and H?
Can do that. Best shortstop in Oregon, 12 and under, according to coaches, in the entire state. Great hands, amazing feet, and a lot of contact at the plate.
Well, it could be somebody for us to watch as this game progresses. I pointed out Connor Smith at second base for Montana. We got a couple middle infielders to watch.
That pitch almost hit him as he had to duck away from it. Andrew plays basketball and runs track. One now. He had a highlight play in the state championship game. Andrew Boone backhanding a ball, throwing out a kid from his knees on a third base to first base putout. And that one's going to find its way to right field. Got the bounce he needed. Now it's a flex-off pitch to right fielder, and Boone is on the move. On his way to third, and he's in there safely.
Fastball away on a 3-1 count. Andrew Moon chops it right in front of home plate, or right next to home plate, bounces over first baseman Maddox Hemming, gets out into right field. It looks like Paxton Fitch going down to try to secure the ball, slips, hits off of his leg, and Andrew Moon is fired up at third base.
Here's Gavin Price now. This is where they have produced. The first 4 hitters in the lineup. Price, 17 home runs this season. There's a curveball and a good block by the catcher, Williams.
You can see Connor Smith, number 10, backing up that throw from the catcher to the pitcher. It's always nice to have during the game when runners are on base, but especially important with runner on third. If there's an overthrow, you know Moon is going to try to score.
Pulled on the ground to third. Knocked down. Throw is made, but late. The run comes across. Moon will score. Baker didn't field it cleanly. 1-0 Oregon.
You can see how fired up Andrew Moon is. He's getting this Oregon group of fans all fired up as well.
Well, that's contagious, isn't it?
Looks like they gave that a hit.
That means Price gets the RBI.
No, actually, I think they gave it an error.
Yeah, originally
There's 2 errors on the board now. So then no RBI for Gavin Price.
And here's Cameron Van Kempen, the right fielder. Ground ball hit to second. Smith can't handle it. Price rounding second. He's into third. That gets away. Van Kempen moves to second. Here comes Price to the plate, and he's out at home plate. They try to run their way to the second run to no avail. A lot of action on the base pass. Still, Oregon grabs the advantage here through 1.
That was an exciting way to end an inning right there. Base hit up the middle. Long throw, skips past the third baseman, Brady Baker. Oregon ends up going into the second inning, up 1-0 over Montana.
Oregon in front of Montana here in this Northwest Region game. Get to join the Snacks at the ballpark here at Al Houghton Stadium. The journey to Little League World Series starts in T-ball. Visit littleLeague.org/T-ball. Learn how to give the youngest Little Leaguers the opportunity to have fun and learn the game. So run across. Moon with a hit. He ends up scoring. And now Avery Lorman pitching with the lead. It'll be Tucker Keller to lead things off. Great support from the Oregon fans here.
I'm telling you, these guys came out with signs and big faces. It's going to be kind of fun to watch. It's an interesting way to end the bottom of the first.
Couple of errors in there, couple hits, and a run scored.
Tucker Keller didn't register an official at bat, 0 for 0 with a walk yesterday. Goes by TJ.
Swings and misses at that one. He's into walleye fishing and boating. The talkative one of the team. Strike 3 call. Lorman picks up his first strikeout.
A great location. You can see the catcher Riley Wilson setting up down and away. And Avery Lorman just hits the glove. Here it is again. You can see the glove set up. Perfect location down and away. Tucker Keller can't do anything with it.
Maddox Hemming now. Line drive, base hit left field for Mad Dog. That's the third single off of Lorman.
Maddox jumps on this first pitch fastball. Looks like it was elevated over the middle of the plate. Gets his first hit of the tournament. Went up for 1 yesterday.
And that'll bring up the number 8 hitter, and it was originally Jack Morgan, but we're going to have a pinch hitter here.
I think we're going to have a pinch runner.
Pinch runner instead.
It's 2 special pinch runners during the game, and this would be one of them right here. Winter Lone Bear. One of the better nicknames here, Trey.
Yeah, Daddy Longlegs, right? Is that it?
Yep.
That's the guy? Yep.
He can flat out run. Saw a little bit of that yesterday.
And now Jack Morgan, center fielder, stands in.
We got Rooster facing Rooster.
What are the odds?
Are you asking, or is that a rhetorical question?
I'm asking myself. Didn't expect you to answer. Just under the century mark, 99 pounds.
He took something off that, maybe a change up down out of the zone. Jack was a little bit out front of it. Now he's in an 0-2 count.
See that arm sleeve? He wears that for good luck. Hits a slow roller at second. Moon only play at first, and he throws out Morgan. It does advance Lone Bear down to second base.
Nice base running by Lone Bear to avoid any sort of contact with Henry Moon. And great job by Henry Moon to attack this ball, knowing he's got a very limited time frame to get it up and over first base.
So this gives Paxton Finch a chance to tie this one up. Pac-Man. Best sports moment, making it right here to San Bernardino. Calls time. His nickname is Thoroughbred as well as Pac-Man. Thoroughbred for the ease and enjoyment of watching him run around the bases. Here's a bouncer hit to the shortstop. Andrew Moon across, not in time. And heading to third is Lone Bear, runner safe on the corners.
That was a Thoroughbred running down the line. Man, he flat out got it. This is a routine ground ball to an excellent shortstop. To Hopper, he comes in, makes the play, gets it out quick, and still doesn't have, that's not even close.
And they're calling at an error.
I'm going to disagree 100% of the time on that. Andrew Moon did nothing wrong to cause that error. He fielded it perfectly, got it out quickly. There was just nothing he could do.
That's the top of the order, Chase Tracy. Ground ball, here's Andrew Moon again. Takes it to the bag unassisted and gets out of the inning. Great job by Moon over there, fielding the baseball. And he protects the lead. 1-0 Oregon through 1.5.
A lot of times as girls and as women, we're taught to be humble. But there's a point when that confidence, you need to turn it up.
You wake up, you open your eyes, it is game day.
I did not want to be like
Racing to the field and getting those butterflies, the sounds, the smells.
we thought we were so tough, putting on eye black.
Acting like you're a stud even though you're 10 years old.
That one swing that just feels so good.
You're figuring out.
Oregon has a 1-0 lead over Montana. The team from Billings already had a victory over Alaska, trailing in this one. Little League Grow the Game Grant Initiative has distributed over $4 million to local Little League programs, providing funding, facility repairs, and improvement, and to expand or establish softball, challenger division, and urban initiative programs. For more information, visit littleleague.org/grow the game. There are a lot of concessions being consumed right now.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Looking at a good hot dog right there. I saw a slushie, possibly a root beer float a couple of scenes ago. Great concessions here in San Bernardino at Al Houghton Field. How's that hot dog looking, Trey?
Yeah, that's looking pretty good. We didn't eat too long ago, but that looks appetizing. Here is Spencer Shortis.
Goes by the nickname of Scoop.
James Harden, his favorite player. Here's a bouncer to the third baseman, Baker, and a rocket from third to first. He had a lot on that throw, one down. Everybody's having fun here. That's the Gillette, Wyoming Little Leaguers right there.
I think they've met the ice cream guys here, I would say.
Wyoming kids having a good time here as the temperatures have cooled off a little bit.
Those guys live in the cabins out behind right field.
McNally a bouncer to Smith, and Carson McNally retired on the ground out down.
They get to reside on this fine campus for 10 days while they play out these games. Of course, nothing better than coming out and watching a couple of your future opponents.
Yep. The championship is Saturday on ESPN. Single elimination format on ESPN begins Thursday and Friday. We have the games for you here on ESPN Plus. There's the fly ball foul down the right field line off the bat of Sullivan Puckett.
We had a chance right there. If that ball would have stayed fair to have a 3-pitch inning. About one of the rarest feats in baseball. First two guys came up, grounded out quickly. Thought we might see Sully take a pitch.
Sully's best sports moment, back-to-back home runs.
With his buddy Aiden Seal. That's a pretty good sports moment.
Yeah, did he hit, let's see, in the lineup here, Seal's not in there, but did he hit after him or before him? We don't know that. I think I'd like to follow up the guy that just hit it out. So to start the
Absolutely. It's like dropping a birdie putt on top of the last birdie. Yeah.
It's like, oh, you want to do that? I can follow you.
I could do that too. A 3-1 count.
Tracy deals. Ground ball, bouncer to Smith, knocks it down, throws from his knees, out of time.
Tough play. You can see Connor Smith always getting dirty out there. Second base. I don't know how they're going to rule this one. Went down to his knees trying a backhand, knocked it down, stayed with it, picked it up with his bare hand, and did everything he could do to get it over there. They're going to give it an E4.
2 out, 1 on. Now Avery Lorman, the number 9 hitter, the pitcher.
Good fastball by Tracy. Trying to get ahead. Get his team into the dugout and get him back up to the plate.
Lorman, a great speaker. They think he could be a politician. Very outspoken, super loud.
I like the batting glove on the right hand. Doesn't have one on the left hand. Usually see it the other way around.
Pulls that foul. Well, in golf, I guess you'd have it on the left hand if you're a right-handed swinger, right?
Yeah. I'm just thinking bottom hand, you usually keep the glove, but he doesn't even have it laced up and strapped on right now, so might be one of those superstition things. I didn't see that one in the book. I saw that he should be or could be a politician.
2-2. The Rooster.
Favorite athlete or player, Adley Rutschman. First round pick for the Orioles out of Oregon State.
So there's that Orioles connection.
That's a great one, yeah.
Yep,
first pick in the draft. Rutschman goes to the Orioles from Oregon State. Another 3-2 count right here.
Fastball got a piece of that one to keep his AB alive. Oregon scratching a run across in the first inning. They've been out hitting this one 3-2. Fastball outside, and Norman's aboard. What that does is it'll bring up the top of the order. Couple runners out there.
Tracy just missed with that 3-2 fastball up and away. Norman gets on base. We got a runner in scoring position for Riley Wilson.
As we mentioned before, they have a lot of damage. Hitters 1-4 all season long. Here's an opportunity for Wilson.
Fastball just a little bit high. See Riley Wilson, you're looking in on him, and he just looks hitterish.
And he played way older than 11. He's one of the younger players out there. Very mature kid.
I think Chase Tracy's just overthrowing a little bit. Big moment, and he's amped up and trying to make a big pitch. It's causing him to miss high in the strike zone.
3-0 now. Now the third baseman Baker coming in on the grass, anticipating bunt, taking all the way. Strike call, 3-1.
I think that would probably be about the most surprising thing I would see today if he lays down a bunt right here on a 3-1 count.
And there's ball 4. The bases are loaded. Now a jam for Tracy. Back-to-back walks, bases loaded, and that brings up Henry Moon. And that will bring a visit for David J. Smith, the manager here.
Everybody's got their mouths covered. Right now, it would be just, hey, let's take a deep breath. Everything's fine. Nothing hurt. You can get a pop-up ground ball, get out of this in one pitch. And I know that you're going to do it right now.
Something along those lines.
Something along those lines. Of course, I'd be out there, if I was doing the managing, I'd cover my mouth too, just to feel like everybody else in the meeting.
Here's Henry Moon, grounded out. Deflected off the pitcher, went 1-4-3 on the put out his first time up. It's a chance to add to this lead with the bases loaded. Change up there, ball 1, crept it up there.
I like that. I like that move of just trying to mix it up a little bit. Let's throw a different pitch. Kind of reset the mind. Fastball's been a little elevated.
There's a fastball away, 2-0 now. This is the big pitch here. You don't want to go 3-0 with the bases full.
No, you need to square up home plate and challenge Henry Moon with a good fastball in the middle of the plate and let him do whatever he's going to do with it.
And it is 3-0. Danger here. You don't want to guide that thing in.
No, that never works out. Never works out when you aim it or guide it in. Just need to trust yourself, trust your release point, and make a pitch right here.
And it's ball 4. He walks in a run. Henry Moon will pick up the RBI as Puckett scores. 2-0.
You can see Chase Tracy looking into the dugout. A little stressed out right now. Trying to give him something to think about, to focus on, hit the glove, let's focus on a good leg kick, take a deep breath. Just something to take his mind off the situation.
Moon, and now Moon, Andrew, who had a hit and scored a run in that first inning. Pumped up the team with his energy, getting all the way to third base after hitting an error. Chance to give him a little breathing room here. Big cut, 1-1.
Yeah, he tried to make that a 6-run game with that swing.
Wanted to send that one to Riverside.
Is that the right direction?
Yeah, generally speaking. That's outside. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't think Amber Moon has left the batter's box yet. Just stays right in there waiting for his chance to hit again.
Stays away from that one. He thought about it. 3-1 now. And again, he's in a spot where he's got to throw a strike.
That one was pretty close. He's already thrown 1 strike this at bat, so he's getting himself back on track. Just walk yourself into a big hitter's count right here.
And ball 4 outside. And another run walked in here. RBI for Andrew Boone. It's 3-0 as Lorman scores.
Norman started this all off with 2 outs. Drew a 3-2 walk on a really close pitch, and since then it's been 3 straight walks. Connor Smith out there trying to pump him up. Hey, we're this close to getting out of it. Get us in the dugout. You know we're going to hit.
I like it. ESPN energetic spread path
to the national title.
Could be the year. Idaho, the Northwest Regional champions last year. Hawaii, the West Regional champions.
Gavin Price comes up now. GHP.
He's their power guy. We mentioned 17 round trippers.
His pregame need is he has to have his Batman in the dugout.
And a swing and a foul at the plate, 0-2. Did he get a piece of that one? Might have swung and missed. The ball popped out of there.
Looked like it stuck into home plate umpire David Wilson.
Ping pong, favorite sport to play. Little table tennis.
I like that one.
Take that internationally.
It's fun to watch on the international stage. All right, we got an 0-2 count. He's thrown a change up and a breaking ball before.
Upstairs for that one, past the catcher, and that will score a run. Coming in is Wilson, and they add their advantage.
The curveball just got away. Anthony Williams, Ant-Man behind the plate, unable to knock it down. Nice base running by Riley Wilson.
It's going to go to Rosenbag here. Bryce now can drive in a couple with a single. Already 3 across in this inning.
Misses that fastball down. I think about coming back with that breaking ball again. You can't let one breaking ball that got away from you scare you off from it.
2-2. He got him to chase one high in the zone and strikes out Price. 3 runs across in the inning. Couple runners stranded. But the Sprague Little Leaguers have a 4-run cushion through 2 at Houghton Stadium. 4-0 lead for Oregon in front of Montana, top of the 3rd. As we are in the final game of 4 games today at the ballpark. Looking for training videos for coaches and umpires. Get free backyard tips, practice plans, drills, videos, more. Visit LittleLeagueUniversity.org today. Well, the Billings kids have some work to do here. Down 4. They scored 1 run or 1-0 win over Alaska. They will have their 2, 3, and 4 hitters coming up against Avery Lorman.
Here we got Connor Smith batting 3rd and Pellicels batting 4th. Both have singles already today in the 1st inning. Now's the time to go.
Ant-Man grounded out to the second baseman his first time up there.
Would you say that's your favorite nickname here so far, Ant-Man?
It may be.
Special talent is juggling.
Switch is a good one.
I gotta find the background to that. I mean, it's got a reason he's getting squished. You get Ant-Man for Anthony.
I like Rooster too.
It's a good one.
Big Talker kind of fits the Rooster call there for Foreman.
Is that where you're going with that, or are you thinking Rooster Cogburn?
Not thinking Rooster, you know, it's crowing, making some noise. He's the leader out there.
Well done. All right.
In the hole, it's short. Henry Moon keeps it on the infield, can't make a play. Even if he blows that, that's hit so deep in the hole, there's no way he's going to get Williams down the line.
No, I don't think he is. Gotta be a hit. Ground ball deep in the hole. You see he goes down on a knee. He's going to have to pop up real quick to make that long throw across the diamond. Definitely a hit for me.
Here's Kojak, Connor Smith. Big fan of the music of Imagine Dragons.
Favorite movie in Major League.
Single last time up, hits a ground ball to the second baseman, Henry Moon. Short toss to get the out at first base. That does move Anthony Williams down to second.
Well, they said Henry Moon could be a coach on the field. You can see, didn't even think about trying to go to second base on that play. Took the sure out, knowing that any sort of look towards second base might bring that out into jeopardy.
You gotta always think a step ahead, don't you? You gotta be prepared in position, but situations, you can never go over them enough in your mind.
Well, I mean, that's all the coaches preach, knowing what you're